A 9-year-old golfer has raised $6,000 to build a house for a poor family in Haiti. Palm Beach resident Rafi Cochran is a natural. He has played golf in elite junior tournaments around the nation. He has also hit the links in Scotland, where golf was born. The idea of helping Haitians occurred to Rafi when his third-grade Palm Beach Day Academy class recently visited the Food for the Poor pantry in Coconut Creek. Food for the Poor works with impoverished people in Haiti and 16 other nations. Rafi was moved by what he learned and set out on his present quest to golf for charity as well as for him.
A program for training technology entrepreneurs and workers will launch Wednesday with an introductory workshop. The Broward County program, called Startup Quest, has room for 130 participants. The actual 10-week course begins March 12th. It's open to people with college degrees who are either unemployed or underemployed. Those considering self-employment are also urged to attend, and military veterans will be given preference. Those interested in attending can contact CareerSource Broward, the county's employment agency. Participants work with mentors to develop a commercial technology plan.
President Obama will soon bestow the Congressional Medal of Honor on a Miami man more than 4 decades after his heroic actions in Vietnam. Veteran Melvin Morris and 23 others are slated to receive the Medal of Honor in an effort to correct a perceived racial bias in awarding it. According to a congressional mandated review, minorities may have been passed over for the U.S. military's highest honor due to long-held prejudices. Morris was commanding a strike force on a mission near Chi Lang, South Vietnam, when his Special Forces group was attacked and a fellow commander was killed near an enemy bunker. The 72-year-old recalled Friday that he was able to get his fallen comrade and recover the body. He did that despite massive enemy fire directed at him and his men. He also retrieved a map containing strategic information that would have spelled trouble had it fallen into enemy hands.
Since early of 2011, the number of Palm Beach County mortgage holders that are 3 or 4 months behind on payments fell by almost 50%. The figure went down to 10.8% in December compared to 20% in January of 2011. December's rate is still high compared to national numbers. National figures show that just 5% of mortgages are 90 or more days late on payments. Habitat for Humanity houses are nearing completion in North Palm Beach on the south side of Jupiter Gardens Drive. Local students and volunteers are helping to build 19 houses for the Kennedy Estates 2 project. Kennedy Estates 1, consisting of 27 Habitat houses, was completed in 2011. Both projects are in an unincorporated Palm Beach County neighborhood southwest of the intersection of Indiantown Road and Central Boulevard. To become a Habitat homeowner, each eligible family must contribute at least 500 hours of sweat equity to build their single-family home. They also must meet income requirements to qualify. The 30-year mortgages are interest-free.
Florida Governor Rick Scott and his supporters say that felons should have to prove they can live a crime-free life before being allowed to vote. This comes as U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder is calling on the states to repeal laws which deny felons the right to vote. It appears this matter mainly applies to felons who have served out their sentences. The Palm Beach Post reports that compared to other states, Florida has more than 3 times the number of disenfranchised voters. More than 100 black and white tegu lizards spotted in Hillsborough County, Florida, are considered an invasive species in the Sunshine State. That's according to the State Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Commissioners say there are 3 tegu breeding populations in the state. The lizards are native to Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Argentina. The Tampa Bay area is an especially fertile breeding ground for the exotic lizard. But wildlife officials do not want the lizard to become the state's next invasive species problem. A University of Florida wildlife expert said these lizards are a particular threat to the imperiled species like gopher tortoises and scrub jays.
In South Florida, afternoon temperatures will rise into the 80s every day until late in the week. By that time, another cold front is expected to make its way to South Florida. According to the National Weather Service in Miami, the chance of rain increases tomorrow as a front approaches Central Florida.